everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Sevtech Ages. I thought today, or maybe is it tonight, I thought for this episode, there we go, that's how you do that. I thought for this episode we would do something a little bit different. Y'all seemed to really like several episodes back when I did some building. So I thought we would start this episode out with some building a structure that we've needed for quite some time, and then we could move on to immersive engineering a little bit more. And let's see here. I need to check one thing. I try to set up my audio. See, okay, so I had the notes ready. I actually had them ready. But I try to set up my audio program where I can see a running timer to see how long the episode's recording. And then that way I know when I'm getting close to a 40 to 50 minute mark to go ahead and try and tie up the episode. That way I don't just go on for hours and 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 hours. And you all end up falling asleep from watching such a long episode. But I will go over here and address this real quick. So I've emptied this out. I ran through some iron. I've done a little bit more sorting and organizing. So we can see I've got all my different metals here, and I've started to organize them. Do I have metals in these? I've got a sharpening kit. Let's go ahead and move that while I'm thinking about it. And these are just raw ores, so that's fine. I know that these sharpening kits are here together, so I figured let's go ahead and keep them together as a group. And then, okay, so this stuff right here. So we had one more viewer comment where they said, it was SWE Gold Miner. They said, hey, Piggy, did you know that using tinkers you can add lapis or redstone or quartz to your tools, and it should upgrade your tools? So let's see here. Is it going to be Tool Forge maybe? And then I think we put stuff in here and it upgrades it. Now the only thing is, like using redstone, let's not actually use it, but let's see if it works. Ooh, it will work. Now I've seen this before in Tinkers. I don't know why I didn't try this. I know we're not finding a whole lot of redstone and lapis. I'll have to go for looking for it. But he said quartz will make your tools sharper. I think that's going to work more for weapons. But see this, okay, mining speed is at 6. So that's going to practically double our mining speed. So what would lapis do? Where did I put that stinking lapis? Right there. What would this do? Modifier 3, luck. What does luck give us? Shiny, you're getting all the things and a lot of... Oh my gosh. That's going to increase, that's like adding fortune, I think. Remember how we were getting one piece of coal from one block? If I had that fortune, we might be able to find redstone blocks and lapis blocks. We might get way more out of it. So I will have to remember that. Thank you, sir. That was a great suggestion. Thank you very much. Do I have it more cooking? Yeah, I've got this stuff running through. I found a whole bunch of coal in one of the chests. If you go back and watch the previous episode, you'll probably see when I was looking through chests that I found that. Let's go ahead and swap this over to here. And this stuff has since cooked through. Excuse me. And I've gotten all that steel cleared out and ready to go. Now, what I've been running into is when I need it to be daytime. Whoop, let's hop, skip, and jump over here. Or run this way. I've been sleeping over here using this little sleeping charm, and it just makes it become daytime so fast. But every once in a while I sleep in this, or I try to, and it says monsters are nearby. You can't sleep. I'm like, really? So I thought it would be fun. Maybe over here, since we've got enough wall built that's got us a safety zone, maybe right here we could build ourselves a little bitty structure, and this would give us somewhere where we could do a little bit of storage, maybe keep some food over here, and we could set ourselves up a bed. Now, I don't know how this is going to look butted up against this right here. We might want to leave just a little bit of space, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I've got like a vision in my head of how I want this thing to look like, but I have no idea what the actual structure is going to look like. And I have no idea if these materials are going to work together. So we're just going to try and do a little structure like this. And I'm going to have it where the walls, the inside area walls, is just going to be a 3x3. Now, when we were in Twilight Forest, I found these different blocks. We got mossy underbrick. So that looks like that. We've got underbrick. Okay, so that has a little, and cracked. So that's the 3 different ways that they look. Okay, so let's try this. We'll do that. Let's put some of that there and there like that. So I want to have like a little window going right there. And then maybe on the back wall, let's do some mossy and another cracked. And then just like this. And so basically what I'm wanting to do is just kind of like from intuition, I want to swap out blocks as I go so that we get a little bit of a random pattern going. Just like that. I know it'd be nice to be able to see out there. I don't know that we want to see over here because that's turning into a bit of a mess as well. So let's do this. And like I said, we're just going to do this where it just kind of feels a little random. Let's put another crack right there. Okay, so that's like that. So we got one window. And let's make it where it's a window that gives us a little bit of like fresh air that comes through here. So from here, let's see. Okay, I do have a shovel. I'll go ahead and dig this out. We'll repatriate this dirt elsewhere. We will not let it go to waste, I promise you. And I'm not certain. Let's see how this looks. Does that look like a good color combination? That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad at all. I kind of like the way that looks on the outside. That's looking pretty sweet. Okay. Now from here, we're going to need to put a door on. And I wanted to see, can we make doors out of ironwood planks? So that has that look. Can we make it out of olive wood? Oh no, now I've got 2 doors I want to try. Those both look really good. Let's try them both out. Let's see what they look like. So we've got that door. Oh, that looks really nice. This is cool. We're getting to experiment with stuff. How does that look? Ooh. I'll tell you what, let's do this. We'll swap the doors out because I know that I want to use this material still for the front. So we'll go like this. And then let's put... Okay, that's cracked. Okay, we'll put a mossy right there. Okay, I feel like that's kind of getting lost. It's hiding a little bit almost. Let's try the olive door and get the hatchet. There we go. So let's get you out of there. And it might work because with the olive and then you open it up and there's olive right there. It'll be all of the wood. That kind of seems to disappear a little bit as well, doesn't it? I don't know. Let's try and go with this because like I said, I want to do... The door's going to break. There we go. I don't want the door to match the floor. I want it to have a little bit of a contrast look to it. So let's... You know what? Let's try this. Let's see if we can inset the door. Let's see how that looks. This is how I do when I build stuff. I just experiment and try things. That looks nicer. So we've got an inset, so we see a difference, and we get a little bit of that color right there. That might work. I'm still thinking maybe if we're going to see this as an exterior floor piece, maybe we should swap it out for a different color as well. Let's see here. Do I want to try and do something where it's a little darker? Okay, we got to be facing this way for that to work. Do that, and so that kind of ties. Ooh, I like that. That ties that in with that, so we get this kind of a visual continuity of color, and then the door, and then the darkness of the door matches that. Okay, I'm going to go with that. That looks really, really nice. I'm liking that. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and work on making our roof. I didn't really think this one through. Okay, so we're starting to run out of space already. Let's set up our interior real quick. So when we come in, we want to be able to have a bed. I'm thinking we could have a bed on the right. We could have a... Did I grab it? Yeah, I did. I was going to say, let's have ourselves like a crafting bench right here. And maybe put ourselves a little potted plant on there as well. I just happened to grab that, I think, so that works. And then we can put ourselves like some storage. have a little bit of storage right there. I'm not quite certain what to do with that. I did see something. Let's see here. Let's back this up. Fish. There was this fish tank. That makes 16 of them? I wonder if I could catch a fish and actually put it in there. Okay, so you can do fish buckets here. That could be cool. I don't know if we've got really enough room in here for that. You know what? I feel like this is going to be a little cramped. Let's move this over. And let's turn it. So it'll be like that. We'll break that. And let's put... Where did it go? Clay pot, where are you? I don't know if this is going to feel a little too cramped. How's that look? With the bed here... Let's turn this forward. So it's a little bit more like when you first... Let's do this. Let's take these boots off. It's been forever. We need to air them out. Our feet are going to get stinky. So when you come in, okay, you'll see that, and then we'll have a bed to the right. Will this still let me craft with something on top of it? Okay, cool. So we've got ourselves our bed right there. I'm liking those colors. That's really looking nice. And let's do this. Give ourselves a little bit of storage right there. So we've got some storage going on like that. That's not too bad. And I had these totem torches for lighting. Maybe like that. Although that seems a little cramped. Maybe like that. I still don't like that. We need to figure out something for lighting in here. And maybe put the fish aquarium right there. So let's place that down. Well, actually, let's save the fish aquarium. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to place this for lighting in here, just so we don't get mobs showing up. We'll experiment with that in just a minute. So I'm thinking with the roof, I want to do... I don't know if this roof color is going to work with the colors that we've got going on. I know that there's a lot of people... See, that's going to be too low, isn't it? That's going to end up wrecking the way that looks. So let's do this. We need to move... Okay, so I got an idea. Let's try this. Let's put that there. We'll turn that upside down. So now we can kind of see that. Does that work? Let's bring this out and see what happens. No, it still feels like it's too low, doesn't it? Maybe if we move it up one. Let's try that. So see, this is, like I said, this is just how I try stuff. Sometimes I don't know what I want to do. And normally I do this stuff off camera. But I figured, you know what? I get such a good response. People enjoyed watching me build stuff. It might be fun to just do something like this. Now, I have been kicking around an idea for another type of series that would basically do something like this. And if you are a member of my Discord channel, Piggy's Pals and Patreons, you would have already known that this was being discussed. And you might be asking yourself, Piggy, what are you talking about? This Discord channel and all this kind of stuff you got talking about. Oh, see, that's why we wear the bouncy boots. There we go. I'm kind of liking that a little bit better. Let's do like this, and then we can do a little bit of trim. I'll leave this here for now. We may come back and resolve that in just a minute. But yeah, I've got a Discord channel for people to chit-chat in that are fans that want to just be able to communicate with me. And what I have done as kind of a test, I did it where if you were a Patreon supporter, you got access to a special channel in the Discord channel. And then I picked out some random people that I knew I could trust. And it's not like I don't trust you guys. I'm just saying these are people that have followed the channel for years practically. So they're people that I already have got where they can DM me on Twitter and stuff like that. Let's see here. Maybe I don't know if that's going to be too much. That might also look weird from the inside. We might keep that. We might keep that. We'll come back and experiment with that in a minute. But yeah, it was like a test. It was... Oh, I do like that. That's looking nice. Okay, we'll go with that. But yeah, it was an experiment just to see what would it be like to have a Discord channel. Because, you know, every single thing that you do, that's one more thing you got to keep up with. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to start something and then not finish it. I kind of have a tendency to end up doing that sometimes. And it's a little frustrating. I'll start certain series and I'll seemingly abandon them. I don't actually abandon them. It just, life gets in the way. Different things come along or different opportunities come along. And I always have hopes of returning to things and finishing them off. And it's just all about timing and whatnot. But yeah, I have a Discord channel running, and I have been kicking around the idea of opening up the Discord channel to people that would like to join it. So if you use Discord, and that's something that you would be interested in, that you think you might want to have access to, post it down in the comment section below. If we get enough interest in there, I might go ahead and just open that up for public use. Okay, so here's the thing. Now that we raise this up one, do we want to bring these in or not? Because now it's starting to look just a little top heavy, isn't it? Tell you what, let's go ahead and make use of our bed. Uh-oh. No. We have a modification we need to do here. So let's run over here. We're going to get our dream catcher. That's what that thing is. Oh, excuse me. Didn't have a lot of dry throat lately. For those of y'all who aren't watching this in real time, I'm filming this during the winter. And I think it's just that, you know, when you run your heater in your house, it kind of dries the air out a bit. I probably need to drink some more water. But let's do this. That's what can go right there. So now we're safe inside. We'll get our dream catcher. We'll take our nap. We'll place that back. Awesome. We don't even have a roof over our heads, but we've already used this. So let's see here. Let's, okay, so I already did convert these to stairs. So let's do that. All right. So what I was thinking is, and we're not really like going outside the mold here as far as design ideas or anything, but just trying to do, do a thing where we freeze the game up. And do something a little bit maybe. Nope. So what I'm going to need to do is make some silver wood planks so that we can fill in that area. Okay, so that, like that. And then we'll bring this over right here. Let's see what that looks like before we do the other side. It's not looking too bad. It's like I'm half wondering, should I hack this off and make it there, or does the overhang look nice? I don't know. There's just something that seems slightly off, but I can't really place it. Now, I do have this other stuff that I wanted to use, so let's pop these down real quick and see what they end up doing. So we've got that. Oh, no. Come here, you. I like to do this so it looks like there's a little bit of a support in the ground for what's being there, so that it wouldn't sink into the ground, if that makes sense. Like that. How does that look? That at least it's logically making a little bit more sense, like there's actually some support that would be there to hold up the roof. Oh, that was weird. Usually I don't get that kind of lag unless I'm on a server. Oh, that's gonna... I think we can ignore that. That won't be too bad. How's that looking? You, conveyor belt, you're getting in the way. I'm actually liking this. This is looking pretty nice. Let's check our surfaces. I don't know if stuff can actually spawn on that. Okay, but this is all staying lit up back in here, so that's good. And the interior we know is good because of those things. What are they? That torch. Yeah, that's what it is. So let's go ahead and put our supports here and here. I'm going to have to go back and make, let's see, I'll need one more oak fence and 4 more of these. So we'll come back in a minute and do that. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, is having access to Piggy's Discord channel, would that be something that you would find interesting or really cool or whatnot? And if it is, I think what I'm going to do is possibly set up 1 or 2 people that have been there for a while as moderators, people that I know that I can trust that have been around for a while, get some moderators going, and then maybe we can just go ahead and have a Discord invite in the description box below, and then people could join that. We could have a cool Discord hangout spot. So from right here on the top, do I want that? I've seen people do that before. That gives you just a little bit of an extra shape. And what I want to run along the top is sometimes I'll do the stone, and then sometimes I'll do the wood. Let's do the wood this time. I usually cap it with stone, but let's let the stone be just around the exterior. So what we're going to need to do is, let's see here. Do we have any more? Okay, we do have some stone. 4, 5, 6. I think we need 6 for the stairs, right? Okay, so that'll give us that. We'll make some of these so we can get some slabs going there. And then what did I say I needed? Oh, good. I got some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go and get these. And I think I'm going to have to run over to the wood shed to get the other fence posts. Do that and that. I like the way that's looking under there, too. That's looking kind of nice. I wish that some of these modded flowers would go into that flower pot. That might actually look a little nicer. And then we'll run over here real quick to the woodshed, because I think, I don't know. Please don't quote me. Air quotes or otherwise. Let's run over here and check and see. I think yes, I do. 1 more. Awesome. That worked. Cool. So we're actually going to get ourselves a nice little cozy inn going. And I think I have some berry bushes in here. Do I? Got some vines. Vines might be a nice little touch. Not seeing any berry bushes. I thought we had berry bushes laying about. And a mushroom. Get ourselves a little mushroom growing maybe behind the house. Just for some decor. Nope, it doesn't want to plant. There it goes. We got some mushrooms growing behind the house. And with these vines, I think these vines are going to get out of hand. That's my only problem. Let's not do the vine. I don't want to have to try and control those. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better. And then we'll come up in here and I'll show you what I was talking about. We'll go ahead and block this in. And so that's going to cover up that area from the outside. Do that, and then I can climb up here. That'll work. There you go. That's how you do that. And then we said okay, we'll do that. And then we said from here we can run these little half slabs. We might add a little bit of decorative bracing on the inside. Is that the whole roof? I think we did it. See, and then that color, I'm liking the color and I'm not at the same time. Might have to try something different with that. But we come inside, so we get ourselves a nice open roof. And I don't have any more. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. How do we make... Oh, sweet. It does go ahead and interface with that stuff. Cool. Okay, so, fence. Let's back up. Fence. Fence posts. What kind of fencing do we have? Birch jungle. Can we make olive fence posts? I thought we could. Olive wooden fence. We need sticks. Where do I keep those sticks? Let's do this. Let's go look for a torch. And I know where some sticks are at. I don't really want to use the lit fiber torch. That so says age 0. It's so passe, I tell you. There we go. We had some... Ooh! And I can't remember who suggested the chair. But the chair could be fun to set. We could have some furniture in there. Look at that. Or maybe we could set it outside. Like it could be underneath the house. Let's see. How much room do we have in here for a chair? Get a little chair going. That might work. I didn't grab a torch, did I? I got so excited by the fact that I had a chair. Jump up here. So we jump on the bed so we can do this. Oh, get up there. There we go. So it seems like there's a little bit of bracing up there. That might look nicer. Let's do like that. There we go. That works. I like that. Cool. So we got ourselves a little bit of building done. And let's see here. No, that's... Come here, you. If we place the chair right there, how will that look? Then we can sit in the chair. Nice. I was going to say, that's going to connect, so that might look a little wonky, crazy. How's that? That's not too bad. That could look like a little bit of a raised lighting. Cool, so we got a place to sleep now. I love it. And I built it on camera. I feel so proud. I don't normally... I get so nervous trying to build on camera. Awesome. I'm really happy with that. I'm glad that worked out. And if y'all have any suggestions or ideas, maybe you think it would add to it, make it look a little nice. Oh, look at that. It's like serendipity, I tell you. Serendipity. You get out of here, Rock. We're not going to be able to have a nice little front welcome mat going on with a rock in the way. Let's clean out some of this path. Leave a little bit. How's that? So let's go ahead and go in here. Can we place the rock elsewhere? We can. Okay, we'll do that. That looks nice. Now, the only problem is when we're in here, we can't really see if it's nighttime or not. I mean, we can kind of see from there, right? We'll grab our little sleep charm. Wait for the sun to go down. And we're going to have ourselves a nice cozy sleep in our cozy house. Come on, son, keep going, because we have got advancements and things to get going. What's in there? Okay. Are you ready? I'm seeing the stars. The stars at night, they're big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Whoop! Nice. Awesome. So now we've got a nice, safe place to sleep. That's really cool. Let's do this. You come here. I know. People are going to throw a fit. Piggy, there was going to be ore there eventually, and you just erase the fact that you would be able to check that spot. It's what I do, okay? All right, so we've got this going on. Now, here's what I'm starting to run into. The first problem that I'm running into. Are all these full? That one's not. Okay, now this thing stops making coal coke whenever the system is full of creosote. So I wanted to experiment and look at, was there tanks? Was there something that I could use? Because these barrels, let's see, wooden barrel. Let's check. Is there a different kind of barrel? B-A-R-R-E-L. Is that right? Maybe wooden barrel? See, that's the problem is we see the wooden barrel, gunpowder barrel. Let's try immersive engineering. At immersive. See, we got the wooden barrel. I could have swore that there was a different kind of barrel. High voltage coil block. That's not it. What is that? Strip curtain? Okay. I think that's like what you set up somewhere to separate two things so that something dangerous can't shoot sparks across and burn stuff. Kind of like a welder's curtain. What are you? A garden clutch? Kalachi? I don't know. Well, let's back up because there was another thing I was looking at. Maybe the word was tank. Oh, this is where I found the fish tank. That's what that was. And that's how you freeze the game. Porcelain window. Maybe fluid. There was something that I saw that was showing me fluid containers. BC? Buildcraft. Maybe that's what that was. At build. This. A tank. And it's 3, 6, 7, 8 pieces of glass. We probably should have set that up to start cooking first. But then I would have had to explain what in the world I was doing. Yeah, and I had no idea if I was going to be able to get all of that built in time. So it's okay, it all worked out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go ahead and get that going. Get that cooking. Because what I'm worried about is we're going to run out of storage space for all this creosote oil. And I want to set up a way. Let's do this. Let's shut this down. Because I don't think that we're going to need any more for that for now. And let's go ahead and get a bunch of this building stuff off of our immediate storage. We can come back to it if we need it. I do need that. And I might end up losing that creosote. We'll leave some of that in there because we're going to need to experiment just in case. But what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to set this up where I'm going to use pipes, and we're going to pull the coal coke out of that and put it automatically into this, and that's going to let us make more steel ingots and all the like, and have a little bit more of a sense of automation going. So the first thing I wanted to do was we wanted to be able to convert blocks into ingots. So go ahead and get this press out of here. What did I need? I needed my 10 snips. See, I'm kind of remembering. It's scary, I know. Plates. Cartridges. Components, circuit boards. There we go. That's the one we want. So we put that there. Do we just do this and then we can select whichever one we want? Is that how that works? Metal press, mold packing. Engineer's wire cutters. Steel plates. That's what we were doing wrong. I need 5 steel plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And power. It's got the power. Snip. Thank you. And plug you in. We're going to have to make some more of this coil so that we can get going. Oh, I took the plate press out, didn't I? I'm not impressed. And neither are these ingots, apparently. Come on, you. Don't freeze up. What happened? How did it run out of power? It's plugged in. You're plugged in, sir. What happened? Is this thing going crazy? I know every once in a while this happens where the game, for whatever reason, decides not to make stuff work. Okay, let's see here. Maybe we can draw power from the capacitor. If I was to place the capacitor there, is it a wire relay that we can put up? Oh, you know what it is. I did it again. I need a connector, right? That's what it is. This has to come with it. These things get so confusing. I wish that they looked... I know they're different colors. But I wish that they looked slightly different. And then that way it kind of like made more sense. Either that or it's like, Piggy, you're just supposed to pay attention to the way the mod's made, buddy, and do things the right way. There we go. Okay, so that makes more sense. So we'll go ahead and put that up for now. We're not going to need that. Coal coke can go there for now as well. That as well. Plates and other plates. Come on, you. We got things to build. Okay, so let's get ourselves something that's going to actually metal press mold packing, metal press mold unpacking, a 2x2. Oh, that's going to turn ingots into blocks, isn't it? Maybe we don't want to pack. Maybe we want to unpack. Let's see here. Iron block. That's, I think, where I messed up. See, you put the ingots in and it turns it into a block. We want to do vice versa. We want to make ingots. So to make nuggets into ingots, use the metal press molding. To turn a block into ingots, we want a metal press mold unpacking. Okay. Let's see here. Where? Right here? Unpacking. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, I know. It's playing the music for me. Sing it again, Sam. Let's see. I want to keep all my press molds somewhere around here. I've got one that'll make the iron rods. I don't remember where I put it, though. We'll do this here as well. There we go. Awesome. So that is going to let us finally automate that instead of tearing up stuff. So now our glass blocks should be at the ready. I have a casting basin. Awesome. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and break you. We'll put the casting basin here. We've only got glass. Dual basins. Look at that. Dueling banjos, dueling basins, whatever. Put this over here. Now, I know I've experimented with this tank before in the Direwolf mod pack, but I can't remember how you get the fluid in there. Can you do it with buckets? And I don't remember how much fluid it will hold. So while those are making, let's go back over here and see. Fluid? Nope, that's not what it was. It was Buildcraft, wasn't it? Build tank. See, it doesn't show us any info. Recipe ID by holding shift, but that's not what I needed. So we'll do that, and that should give us 2 more. So while that's going, that's going to help us solve our liquid problems. Hopefully, we might have to set up a system using Buildcraft pipes to pull the fluid out. I get the feeling we're probably going to need to set up these Buildcraft pipes to move around blocks that are coming out of one machine and going into another as well. And we might, if time allows, we might be able to get, let's do this. Let's get that going. And while that's going, I think we're just going to have to lose the creosote for now. Let's see what happens. If we put it back and hit it with the engineer's hammer, did we lose all of the creosote? I bet we do. Yep. Okay. So at least there's a quick and easy way if the creosote becomes an issue. But I think that we've got enough coal coke made that we can get some steel going, and we can try and make a converted version of this. Now, also what I want to do is I want to set this up kind of like what we did with the steel, the upgraded steel making machine. We're just kind of testing it out, see what it looks like. And I think what we're going to eventually do is try to set up a building that's going to hold an automated setup for this, for the coal coke conversion, and possibly something over here, but I'm still not 100% certain what I want to do. Like, I don't have a clear vision in my head yet of how I want to do it. And that's how I kind of play Minecraft. I have to see an image in my head. It doesn't have to be fully detailed, but it has to be some kind of an idea of what I want to do, and then from there I kind of know what I want. So let's see here. That holds 12,000 millibuckets. Two. Oh, is it going to hold the same amount? It looks like it's going to hold a little bit more. So that's halfway. 3, 2, So that holds, so that was 12. There's 9 there. Let's go ahead and take from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's where we're probably going to make the mess. Oh, it won't receive it. Okay. So that holds 16,000 buckets, where that holds 12. So this holds a little bit more. Can we break it, and will it retain the fluid? Uh-oh. That didn't work very well. Good thing we got all this creosote laying around, right? So apparently that didn't work. There might be like a way or a special tool we need to use to pick that up so that it holds the fluids. See, with these, I've got, there's 12,000 in there. We can pick it up, and then we can carry it around and place it back, and it still holds it. So that will hold the fluid. I'm not quite certain what exactly that's for then. So that might still be a problem. But let's see here. So we want to make our advanced coke, reinforced coke brick. That's what it was. Let's get the book, because I want to make sure we don't want to waste materials here. I think it was 18 coke of an advanced. We need 18 reinforced coke brick. So I need 18 pieces of steel. Or steel plates anyway. Are you gonna you have power, don't you? You've got power. I don't have the plate in there. That makes a whole lot of sense. There we go. All right, so while that is going through, let's see, what was the other thing we needed? We need these steel sheet metal. That's what it was. Steel sheet metal is 4 plates for 4. And I think we need 6. 9. So 12. So we needed 12 more pieces of steel. Oh, we've only got 6. I used some of it for the for that press. Okay, so let's do this. We'll run these through. We're going to need 6 more. Wait, that's just going to keep coming. Never mind. So let's get ourselves 6 iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good to go. And what we might want to end up doing is, once we figure out what we want to do for certain, set this up in a building as well, and then move all the metals over there also. So while that's there, we've got this plugged in. Let's go and start converting that. Do we have all of our plates? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's... Yeah, I get the feeling we're going to need to get some more connectors and stuff, because this is going to be crazy trying to constantly go back and forth and do this. But I think if we've got both of these running, it's supposed to run a little bit faster, isn't it? Are you on turbocharge now? We got 1. Okay, so while that's running, let's go ahead and do 2, 3, 4, the 18 reinforced. And then it was 2 deep. No. Not 3 deep. Like that. I wonder what this is going to look like, because I know these multi-block structures all have like their own, like how this looks completely different. It's going to be really cool to see what it looks like. So there's 6, 8, or no, we needed 12. That's what it was. I love this. Look how quick this thing is. It's so much better. We can actually get stuff done on camera. We don't have to like worry about... Can you get over that? I don't think so. I think I built it good enough to keep out the riffraff. Let's see here. We almost done? The people, they don't want to watch me run back and forth like a fool. 2, 3, 4, and that'll get us 4, so we can go ahead and do... We can get some of them made anyway. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get us 8. Oh man, we're only 1 block away. Look at that. That one stinking spot. How are we doing? Come on. You got this. Whoop. Nice. I love it. We're starting to get like a little bit of a flow going with this thing. A tempo, if you will. Okay, so that. Still waiting. Thank you. One more, please. Right here. Nice. And then I think we hit this with a hammer as well, right? So that, let's see what this looks like. It's going to be so cool. You ready? It's not working. Maybe it's this side. That's not working either. Oh, you know what it is? It's got to have a hopper on top, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, so do we make hoppers the traditional way? Hopper. All of this mess? Bronze gear, chest, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 2, 4, 5. 5 iron plates. You got to be kidding me. There's no metal hoppers. Oh, wait. I'm just waiting. We'll see who figures it out first. Could there be an iron hopper anywhere around here? Looking at the time, I'm like, I'm going to run out of time here. Sweet. Oh, man. And I bet this thing takes the blast furnace preheater. Is there a coke brick preheater? Let's look up the word preheater. Preheater. Blast furnace coke oven preheater. So we have more stuff to build. Look at that. I guess these stick off the side like too wide or something like that. That's an interesting little back. So what's the interface look like? Oh, it's just the same. Okay. Wait, why did I see an arrow pointing? Maybe not. It's weird. For a second I thought I saw like an arrow appear and was pointing, like it was telling me if I click something, it'll make something move or go a certain way. That is really cool though. Now what happens if I break it? It goes back. Okay, that's pretty cool. I do like that. So it takes it back down, and you have to tear it apart piece by piece and go rebuild it. So it's kind of like using a Lego set. But that's really cool. So we've got that set up. So all we got to do is build ourselves some preheaters, set all these systems up, and it'll be like 2 spaceships is what we'll have. We'll just have to figure out what these input outputs are so that we can hook this stuff up. I can't remember, but we've basically got an input in the front. I think from the top, let's see here. The top is probably going to be input of coal. I bet out the front is going to be, let's see. Oh, okay, this only has 2 outputs. So I bet from the back, see how it's orange right there? And that's orange. So creosote comes out the back. And I bet the coal coke is going to come out the front. So we might be able to pipe that straight to here. Because I think coal coke can go in there. The iron goes in the top. And then out the back is this slag. So I think that's how that goes. So we might be able to hook this up with a pipe in the front. That would look cool. Maybe put a floor so we're standing. Let's get a block. Basically, we would be standing this high, and the pipe would run through the floor to the freezing game. That'd be cool. But that's cool. So we got some building done. We got ourselves a nice sleepy little inn built somewhere where we can take a nap that is supposedly safe and sound. You're not burning, sir. You should be burning now. And you've got way more health than I feel like messing with. But we have the work area 2.0 going on over here as well with all this stuff. we'll need to start organizing and get builds as well. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more episodes as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification bell so that YouTube can let you know when the episodes come out. And also, like we discussed earlier, if you were interested in the idea of joining my Discord server, please put comments down below and we will figure that out. But I'm going to go ahead and get myself organized and set up so that we can get that thing set up so we can start cranking out steel by the ton. And then we'll have to find somewhere to store it, which is going to be just, yeah. Eventually, we're going to get the pump jack built and start getting some oil, which will be just awesome. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.